Welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. Thank you for being here. This is a collective reading for December 17th through 23rd, 2023, and I've titled it Endings and Beginnings. The month of December has been interesting because it's kind of a wrap up of what we need to do. Oh, the light's changing, that's weird. To finish out the 2023 year and get ready to embark on the next segment of our life's journey. So endings and beginnings to me are the bigger theme, the bigger umbrella. And we have Kali, and she is the one that helps remove things from our path for our greater good, our highest good, even though they might be uncomfortable. And the more you resist, that's also another thing. It says the old must be replaced so that the new can enter. Now, what that looks like for you, I don't exactly know. It'll be unique to each of you, but let's see what other words of wisdom we have from Spirit for this week. We've got Green Tara, start delegating. Ask others, including her, the Green Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So the Green Tara is another version, is another form that the Divine Mother takes. So delegating. What are some things that you need to delegate? Things that you've taken on, and because you have, everybody lets you, but they need to step up and do their part. So start delegating. We have Isolde, I think that's how you pronounce it, undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So this can be personal. It can also be romantic, but there may be someone in your life that it's been a struggle with the love that you have for them, or maybe things have not been as loving, tight-knit, whatever you want to call it, in this lifetime. And we know that there are people who sign up for multiple times. If you look at reincarnation, we come down here, a lot of us, many times. And so it's my understanding that there are a lot of people, a certain nucleus of people we reincarnate with every time. Sometimes they're family members, sometimes they're significant others, partners, whatever it is. And sometimes it's those people who love us the most that are the ones that create the trigger, that create the challenges, that take on the villainous kind of nature. So knowing that regardless of what's going on, there is love there. And some of what we're having to maybe cut away are including people at this point in time. And I'm not going to pronounce this right. Nematona, it says sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So keeping your connection to source, however that is, prayer for you, it can be in a church, it can be in nature, it can be in, something you create at home, a space for yourself. It can be a location, like probably the most powerful place here I can think of, and I have not visited yet, is the Serpent Mounds, because I'm in Ohio. For some of us, it might be Mount Shasta. It can be in another country like Egypt or what have you. But they're asking you to connect with that energy. And yeah, the bottom of the deck, we have Ostara, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. That's what this new beginning is we're getting ready to do. And it looks like in some ways like she's planting, I don't know if you can see this very well, she's planting seeds. And that's where we're at this point of cleaning house, preparing our intentions, our focus, and then what we're going to plant, what we're going to nurture, what steps are we taking towards that. You're being asked to connect with your third eye, your intuition, the niggles, nudges, the inner knowing, and your heart chakra. Because the heart, love is here in the heart. And that is what should drive everything. Logic does play a role, the mind, don't get me wrong there. But these are your guiding principles for your soul. And there's healing that's going on. And we have similar colors here, and it says healing begins. But healing's been kind of ongoing this month. So keep that in mind as well. Yeah. Believe and succeed. This boat is charting a new course. We are getting ready to go on that next part of the journey. And last week I said prepare to launch was the title. Yeah, open up. Open up yourself to the possibilities, the wonder, the awe. Setting your intention. What is your intention? What is your focus? What is that thing you want to do differently in 2024 or experience or what have you? Look for the signs. You're being guided by the divine ancestors, angelic realm, spirit, God, universe, source. Look for the signs. They come in all kinds of forms, for sure. Again, in this lifetime, we have surrender and release. Surrender and release. And they're also telling me to pick up this next one. And it says soulmate, which kind of goes back to this loving question that love is eternal. Soulmates are interesting because media or whoever tries to make it say, oh, it's your forever love. It can be that, but a lot of times soulmates, those are those people, your tribe, those people you really vibe with, that really get you, that have great love for you no matter what, and they hold space. Even though you might change, they still love the real you, the essence of you, and they allow you to grow and change, and they stay flexible with that. So know that that may be something that you're having to deal with this week. It could be on a romantic level, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah, setting your intention and then taking action. What is the step you're going to take? And this new version, this new pathway, do not forget your boundaries. Like it was saying, delegate. If there's people that you're delegating because they need to pick up the slack, don't make excuses for them. Hold those boundaries. Now, here's the deal. There's going to be people who don't like your boundaries. Why? Because you haven't set them before, and they've probably been really good at taking advantage of them. They like the fact that you're a pushover. They like the fact, well, we'll get, so-and-so will do it. They always do it. Well, they don't always have to do it. There is no written rule. So whatever these boundaries are that you're setting up for your health, your wellness, your greater good, you hold those boundaries. And if they are meant to stay, they will stay. And if not, they will fall away. And a lot of times people don't like your boundaries because they realize that not only have they're standing up for yourself and they can't manipulate you the same way or use you the same way, but it also means that they've got to look at their reflection. They've been manipulating and using people and they haven't bothered to correct their own behavior. So it could be a little bumpy. It could be a little bumpy, but it's for your greater good. And no offense, they're not living their life for you. And a lot of times those are the people they always take. But when you're really in need, they never give. They never. They're the last people to reach out or what have you. So keep that in mind. Yeah, abundance is coming. This is like a playing record this month. Yeah, abundance. It's coming of all shapes and sizes. Yeah, what you're going to create, we have bearing fruit, and it's a number 12. And the 12, there's 13 universal laws, which I'll get into here in a minute, but the 12 are what is used to create everything and any and all things in the universe. That's a 12. So whatever is being created and grown for harvest, you might say, it's going to bear fruit. I like that card. Yeah, Call of the Muse. What inspires you? What gets you excited? A muse is not just about art. It's whatever inspires you. Reading, could be fishing, it could be whatever. What inspires you? Call in the muse. Get excited. Yeah, and then you're going to go into fishing. The uncharted sea. Maybe you are fishing to find yourself, fishing to find the real you, fishing to find what, really interests you. But you're being guided by this pelican and a little light and a compass, right? Yeah. And moving forward in this journey. Man, I love it. We've got a carryover from last week, solitude. It is important in 2014, starting now in the end of 2023, you carve out solitude, time for just you. That is the quietude. That is the place where you need to center, to ground, to connect with your higher self, to connect with the universe, God, the divine, whatever you want to call it. It's really important. It's really important. And this came out next. It talks about making choices. You've got to go into solitude. And I don't mean like picking out what you want for lunch. I mean some of the bigger things that you're setting intentions for that you really want to make changes with. When you get into solitude, you are comfortable and at peace with yourself and with everything around you. clarity comes. And that's where you get signs and guidance, and you help make the right choice that is right for you. Both of these doors look amazing. They're great choices. But life is all about making choices, and there's no wrong answer. Each one has its own experiences and learning lessons in it. Are some more difficult than others? Absolutely. But usually the most difficult ones are. You learn the most from discomfort, from challenges, right? Bottom of the deck. Yeah, coming to life. Look at this, like a magician, coming to life. That's where we're headed. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. It's scary to change. Endings are scary. New beginnings can be scary because it's the unknown. You got to release the fear. It's okay to feel a little uncomfortable, but to let go of the fear and know that whatever's coming is for your highest good. And it comes from a place of love. The universe loves you, and they're trying to assist you in your growth, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, with others. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. It's all about perception. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. And instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. I can't make that up. Pray for the highest good of all. And what do these things culminate to? Happiness, success. I mean, that's an amazing card. Bottom of the deck, peace, finding peace. Taking steps to increase my happiness, my joy, my abundance, my growth. Focusing on the good, optimism. Even things that are challenging, that some people might call negative, if they have a purpose, then they are kind of what we call blessing in disguise, right? All right, let's see what we're going to finish out with here with the reading. I'm going to the Keys to the 13 Universal Laws Oracle deck. It's a deck I've designed. There's 2 others. If you're interested, the links below, they're through Game Crafter. There are 12 universal laws that construct everything in the universe, but there is a 13th law, and the 13th law is love, and it governs the other 12. So let's see what else they have for this week of December 17th through 23rd, 2023, to finish us out. Key to overcoming sadness. So there's sometimes there's sadness with the release of things, right? The endings of things. Key to the present is also the key to being present, and we also have the keys to setting goals. That's that intention. What are you wanting to do? What are you wanting to shift, to change, to explore, to experience? So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a reading, my website right now is set up for hour readings. You want a half hour, let me know what you want. Send me an email. There's frequency jewelry, one of a kind, that's on my website. If you want something custom, a bracelet or a necklace made, please feel free and reach out to me. I'd love to work with you. Or if you just want some coaching, kind of navigate through whatever it is you're trying to figure out, I'd be happy to do so. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.